For those of you that own the Bluetooth edition of the Pip-Boy, chances are pretty high that it no longer works. And finally, there's a solution on how to fix it, cheap and easy, figured out by one of our own members. Hi, I'm Jeremy, and this is your Geek Fix, where we talk about everything from anime to movies, games, and prop collecting with the people who make and love it. We also have a weekly podcast, and we'll continue to make videos like this, but you're not going to see it unless you click that subscribe button and that reminder bell. I mean, after all, it's free to join and would help us out immensely. We also respond to everybody's comments, and we get a lot of them. I'd say that one of the most common comments that I get, requests that I get, is to help people to fix their Bluetooth edition of the Pip-Boy. It wasn't cheap when people bought it. It did a lot of cool things, but unfortunately, they were really well known for breaking in multiple ways, and one of them being that it would just stop working. It basically would become bricked or go through a loop as far as a boot up loop. So I've had request after request after request to send me those Pip-Boys and see if I could fix them. And the last thing I want is somebody else's expensive Pip-Boy that I can't guarantee I can do anything with. Luckily, we had a member of our community who decided that they would go ahead and try. daviespropfixpaint, at least that's the way that they're known on Instagram. He emailed me a long time ago about possibly fixing his Pip-Boy. And I told him I didn't want to touch the thing because they went kind of expensive back in the day. I was a little nervous about it. But I also tried to direct him to other people who have tried to do this in the past and had some variable success or some things that they found. I also directed him to Zap Wizard in the case that he wanted to start from scratch. And I do want to say that Dave is very, very creative, very artistic, does an awesome job with cosplay. I've really been impressed with all the stuff that he's made. And then in May, he let me know that he actually found a solution. A very simple solution that he kind of had some suspicions about, had written me along the way and said that he wondered if it had something to do with one of the chips. He said that there's a chip inside that's been getting really hot when turned on. I found the same chip on eBay and I replaced it and boom, it works. Basically, the chip keeps it from overheating or catching on fire. And so I guess it must have been suspecting that the thing was too hot or that there was a problem with it, and so therefore it was keeping it from turning on. And by replacing it, suddenly it worked just like it did when he first got it. Well done, Dave, and it's just like that. There is what you needed to know for fixing your Bluetooth Pip-Boy. I'm going to be putting some of the links down below on how to find that chip. Also, I'm going to be putting a link down below for some of Dave's stuff so you can check it out. And stay tuned, because we're going to continue in these upcoming months working on the Pip-Boy 2000. You might have seen us go to tested, the very pieces and parts that Adam Savage picked up and looked at. We're going to be showing you how to do that. And we'll keep you up to date on the Pip-Boy 3000 Mark V that is being released by the Wand Company. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment below. This has been your Geek Fix.